What's up YouTube? Today I'm gonna talk about a little bit about the Alliance Insight set that is coming up next week to us. And as you probably noticed, I'll do the content in English now because I noticed in the comments there were some people asking questions in English or like texting me in English, and I was already thinking about it, so here I am in English. If you saw the post, I have a Discord server now. I will link it to you in the description. And yeah, let's just start with the set real quick. Just a short conclusion. So we got new meta support, of course, with the wait, am I getting English? Martar, and yeah, it's pretty insane card. Makes the deck like even better. It's like a Bastille Fort deck, as you probably know. And yeah, Malice is definitely going to be the best deck post Alliance Insight. And the rest of the current format is gonna, in my opinion, have like some problems to break the board. Even if for me it's Memento with board breakers, it's gonna be hard. But I will talk about it later. And yeah, this is like the most impactful stuff from Alliance Insight, like the whole Malice support, Enigmista support. You can also play in the Malice deck with the backup and the new Code Talker. That's basically an Omni Negate, and the Soul Charge if you want. And yeah, for the other, in my opinion, relevant cards, we have, of course, Neo Ryziel support with the Star Ryziel and the Trap. The Trap is garbage, I don't talk about it. And yeah, this is like one way to get the field spell even if the Duo Drive doesn't resolve. It's good for the deck, but it doesn't like fix the problem, in my opinion. Because like now you have some consistency issues if you don't play the Therions or the Escansions. And yeah, then for also like Ryziel and for new support we got the Mitsurugi cards. I'm not gonna like show every card now, but this support makes the deck like probably the best Ryziel version, even better than Fiends with Ryziel. Because this deck like in engine got like one card combos now and isn't really like you don't have to rely on the Ryziel cards as your starters. And the XC slot with the Therion cards doesn't matter either, so yeah, and that's like probably the most relevant stuff. Like the Evil Twin cards are really good, but I played against it like 4 times now, and the endboard is good, not gonna lie, but Mole Charmies are just like way too problematic, and for me, with board breakers, I broke the board like almost every time. And yeah, so now to like after a short whoops, sorry, a short talk about the new set. Let's talk about the Memento for a moment. It's just gonna be like, I don't know how long the video is gonna go. I'm trying to not talk too long because I think it's pretty boring. Yeah, so basically the list doesn't change as much. This is like my first build. This is not safe. So I'm currently testing online on Dueling Book for the national season. Because I think until German Nets there's no big event in Germany for me. So I'm just gonna test online. And this is the list I used online until right now in testing. For the Super Poly, of course, there are more targets I consider, like the Star Source or Almaduke against Malice, but they are not that great, because like Almaduke it's a good card, even against Blue Eyes, and the Almaduke is just basically a Garura, but you can link, you fuse one fusion monster off, but to be honest, this is like, in my opinion, super poorly breaks the board, but not completely. There are still the back rows, so with the new meta support, the import is like way better, way much better. You get like 2 traps, the Hard Cryptor, the Omni Negate, and like, I don't know, 3 draws into hand traps like Impulse and what's it called, like Ash Blossom or any other hand traps. So that's why I decided to build it like to either break the board or like skip the turn, because like under Fuvalos, of course, they're not going to full combo, and under Meowth's the same, because otherwise you get like infinite draws. And yeah, that's why I play 6 Charmies in the main deck now. and the Super Polys, because the problem before with Super Poly was that with Ryziel was the best deck in the format last format. The endboard doesn't lose to Super Poly because like Ryziel Detonator is Light Pyro and Dew Drive is Fire Thunder, and there's no way to fuse them except into Northern, but Northern is banned. Of course, against like Ryziel Fiendsmith with the Desiree, you could fuse into Muddragon, but like the most endboards were like Caesar, Dew Drive, Detonator, sorry. So yeah, now this card is probably better even against the mirror match because like of the rise of Memento after the last 2 ICS wins. And that's why I decided to play the Super Polys in the main deck. Droplets still the same, and then of course, as I mentioned, the 6 Charmies, because the Meowths are like, there are matchups where like, okay, drop it and your opponent like full combos with no draws. But against Malice, Fields of Versions, Blue Eyes, you always get like some draws. And yeah, then for the side deck, the Ash and the draws are like 4 go first against the Charmies. Before I just played the Meowths, and I didn't play those 6 cards because there were other cards I played for go first, so the Meowths were always already out. And then of course the Lancear against Malice, which isn't a turn skip now, which is crazy in my opinion. And yeah, still the Scattershot, I think we can change it for a moment because I don't want to play the Sprint anymore. I want to play the Agave Dragon. Because the one side deck is more important, like just put a Thrust for the moment. Yeah, and like these Thrust are just like, they're placeholders right now. I'm not that sure what to play instead of those. Because go second, people will side Droll against you, because Droll is a good card against Memento, but not a turn skipper. But there's no way you're breaking a board under Droll and like setting up a board. So you can play through the board and probably break it, but there's no way you OTK or like build up a board that's good enough to like keep you in the game under Droll and the full board, except if your hand like is completely nuts and insane. But you can't rely on it. That's why no Thrust in my opinion. 4 go second. These cards are just placeholders. Don't think I'm playing these, just placeholders right now. And then back row hate, of course. I don't have to just playing this, I guess. And for the extra deck, those are my 2 Super Poly targets right now. As I mentioned, you can also play the Star Source, I think, and the Almaduke. And yeah, the Herald probably is cuttable because it's like pretty weird. In game 1, you never summon him, and in my opinion. And in game 2 or 3 against board breakers, you can summon him, but of course you can like risk nip. But yeah, it's debatable. But this is my take on Memento for right now. Nothing saved. I'm still testing online. The Super Poly, like in most scenarios, already came in clutch, or like I played against, I don't know. I think the last one I played against was against Centurion Fiendsmith, and he ended on like so many different things. And actually Super Poly was live because I then played the Star Source. I can search him for a moment. Stars, I don't know how to, yeah, there he is. I don't know, let's cut the Herald. Like that, and because yeah, he's a Light Dragon, and the Dragon, it was possible to fuse. So yeah, I just wanted to make an update video post Alliance Insight because I wanted to talk a little bit about the set and then a little bit Memento, and not just another deck profile because I already did like 5 for Memento. And with that small changes, I just want to explain a little bit more, talk about the set, and yeah, that's probably it. And yeah, by the way, when I'm talking about Memento, for the Memento versions, so basically I talked about this already. I can cut that. And Mermaid is still a problem, of course, because you play Blow Breakers, and if they hand loop you, you look like a I don't know, idiot. And for the Memento versions, you get, of course, the pure version, then you got the Goblin Biker version and the Fiendsmith version. So it's basically, in my opinion, you can play what you want. All three versions are good, but the worst for me is the Goblin Biker version because, in my opinion, the only reason to play it was because Ryze was the best deck in the format, and the Goblin Biker version gives you like a little bit better way to play into the board. But I think it was like the worst version the whole time. It won a YCS, yeah, of course, I respect that, but it doesn't fix the problem. You play more into draw, you have more normal summons with the Dark Charger, and in my opinion, it's not the best version. And for the Fiends version, I can say that I'm currently testing it also because, I mean, if you get Henshin on Itatsu, you can just make full Fiends of combo, and it's pretty good. And even if in the next format with Malice, if there are ways that you like can't play because Dominus Impulse on the fusion is insane, and yeah, that's sometimes you need a plan B. And if it's Fiends of Engraver, why not? And of course, you need to change the extra deck a little bit because then it's more tight, but it's okay. That's fixable, of course. And then the pure version, in my opinion, it's like if you want to play the deck, just start with it pure, or if you already have Fiends with cards, you can play them too, because then it's easier to play around hand traps or through hand traps. But with the pure version, I think you have to be a little bit more. You need to know the deck better to play around the whole hand traps because you can't just link two monsters off into Fiends of combo. But of course, it's not always possible to like extend through any hand trap, even if you have like infinite dodges or extenders in the deck. So yeah, that's like the only problem I have with the pure deck. That sometimes it's hard to play through hand traps, even if your deck is built to play around hand traps. And yeah, but I like to play the board breaker version because it's like it feels so insane. Your opponent just plays and plays and plays, and then the board is gone, and you can, like, I don't know, just break the board and continue playing, probably OTKing your opponent, and yeah, that's like the idea for Memento right now. So I'm at 12 minutes right now, so I would probably say that's it. Just wanted, I mean, it's basically a deck profile, but with a quick talk about the format. So I hope you don't mind it. If you have any questions, ask below in the comments. Don't forget to join the Discord server if you have any questions. I will probably always answer really quick if you have any questions on Discord. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, don't forget it. Helps me a lot. We are almost 200 subscribers, I saw, and yeah, that's it. See you in the next one. Bye bye.